Randy, Hahn, Drew Remenda, it's time to play the match game. It's as simple as this. The more times you match, the better. I've got 7 questions. I'm feeling like the over-under is about 3 here. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
I don't even know this guy anymore, so I don't know what's going on here. This is going to be, I think we're going to go higher than that because we've had a lot of history, even though things have changed.
All right.
Look at those sparkling Emmys behind you.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to say this.
Yeah.
When you left, I had all my Emmys in memory of you melted down into cufflinks.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. These are the only 2 I have. The first one we won, and the second to last one we won. The other ones, I don't know where they are.
There's still time.
All right, you guys have your signs. Hold them up.
Right.
The appropriate answer, and we'll begin with this. More likely to attend a Justin Bieber concert. A no-brainer, an obvious answer. Hahn, are you an actual fan?
Absolutely. Well, number one, he's Canadian. You got to stick up for our good Canadian boys. I mean, whether it's Gordy Lightfoot or Justin Bieber or The Weeknd or Celine Dion.
What though? Taylor Swift, it would have been the same answer, obviously.
Gordy Lightfoot. That's a good one, partner.
No, Gordy and I are buds.
I know you are. Do a little Gordy for us.
Oh, say, can you say by the dawn's early light and the twilight's last gleaming? Gordy Lightfoot singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Absolutely. All right, fellas, who has the better memory, Randy or Drew? Oh, we do not agree on that one. Drew, tell me why you don't think it's yourself.
I don't even know what I'm doing here right now. I can't even remember what I did this morning. I walk into a room and I come back out. No, Randy's got a better memory because Randy brings up things, and it's only kind of funny to Randy and me. Like this, definitely you had to be there, but he'll bring up something. We would have been in a city, and he would bring up something, and I would have completely forgot about it, and then of course die laughing, or else he would say something on the air that nobody else would get until it clicked with me, and I would start laughing, or you heard that silence. Randy's got a much better memory than I do for stories.
My memory is basically about 8.5 stories, and then we just repeat them over and over and over on the road. Like our favorite Dan Rusanowski gesture when he passes an impressive building and he just looks over and he goes, spectacular. I can't remember, for example, the last Sharks game that I broadcast before the pandemic hit. I was at the last game in Chicago. I wasn't working that game. I remember that, but I have no recollection at all of the game before that. So I don't know.
For the record, I like the 8 stories that you tell over and over, right?
So do I. They're fantastic.
All right, question number 3. When you guys are on the road, who picks the restaurant? Randy or Drew? Honor. Are you a connoisseur, Honor?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but Brett Hedican has accused me of the best orderer he's ever gone out for dinner with. And if we just pick Drew Remenda, it would be ginger beef every time we go out.
PF Chang's, Panda Express, ginger beef. That's it. But never Charlie Trotters.
No, that would be a Dan Rusanowski. And Danny would make a reservation for 12 people and end up going alone.
Solid chirp. Let's move on to number 4 here. Now, this is kind of a specific question. Pay attention to this one. Who is more likely to be found in the hotel gym? Randy or Drew? Absolutely. Now, Hahn, you want to explain why this is Drew?
He is obsessed with working out. He does 3-a-days from time to time.
Sometimes.
So, Drew loves the gym, loves working out. I would be the most likely to be found snoozing next to the soda machine in the hotel.
You're a runner, Hahn. That's what it is. You're outside. Drew's inside working out. Isn't that right, Drew?
It's totally true. Randy runs, but Randy runs. He runs marathon. So you'll see him. How far did you run today? Just only about 6 miles. What? Would you just say to me? You just say 6 miles and that's it? But he's he goes out and runs. I have a thing though. Like the reason that I work out so much is because of my motto, which is you can't be bald and fat.
I think I used to run a lot more when Drew was my partner, and for some reason, once he left, I began running less. Perhaps it was Drew I was running from.
Your motivation a little bit. All right, let's get on to number 5 here. When texting, who uses more emojis? I already know the answer to this one, but is it Randy or Drew? Wait a second. You guys both think it's yourself?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here, wait a minute. Okay. There's no emojis. This is Randy's text. There's no emojis. It's Randy to me.
I think it's actually Drew. Hunter, I think it's actually Drew. When I text, I get more from Drew.
Yeah.
So I got to that I would say this.
I would love to dive into that Randy and Drew text message chain.
No. There's some things that are better left just between Randy and I.
Yeah. No, I didn't want to know what it said. I just want to see it.
My favorite emoji?
Yeah.
Is the laughy cryy face.
The only one I think I get from Hunter is this or this. Mostly this. Mostly thumbs down.
Or when I'm emotional.
All right, we've got 2 more. There hasn't been as much matching as I would have expected so far. Let's get on to question number 6.
What is it? This is number 5 right now?
No, we just did number 5.
Okay, what I was 3, 2 and 3, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're all right. We'll come back.
Runner, which is 3. Question number 6. Joe Thornton can invite one of you to his Hall of Fame induction ceremony. He only gets one phone call to make. Does it go to Randy or Drew? Obvious that you didn't agree.
Obviously he's calling me.
Why?
For crying out loud. Well, because if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have won the MVP that year because all I did was continue to tell everybody how great he was. Randy just called what he was doing. I was telling everybody why and how. And because I absolutely worship Joe, he knows that our friendship is true and from the heart and that I truly love him. So he would definitely call me.
My reason is much more simple. He would feel compelled to invite me because he feels sorry for all the money he took from me playing cards on the back of the plane.
Okay, that's a pretty good point. That's a pretty good point right there. That's pretty good.
Question number 7. I suppose this is for all the marbles. Will you guys get to 3 matches or not?
Oh.
And the question is very difficult here. I think you guys going to take this personally. Who is more Canadian, Randy or Drew? We gave it to each other this time.
You live there.
I know, but I love America more than Canada. We both worked in certain cities that make you love where you are now.
Who's more Canadian?
There it is. See, every day's a great day for hockey. You know why? Because when the Olympics are on or anything like that, Randy brings out the maple leaf and everything. As you know, I think the biggest myth in the world is that Canadians are nice people. But Randy's way more Canadian than I am, even though he lives in the United States.
Well, perhaps I celebrate the Canadiana with all the stuff I have and Canada Day. I always try to be in Canada on Canada Day. And when there's a Canadian event or like the Stanley Cup playoffs, which Canada's never in the finals, I bring out the Montreal smoked meat and the ketchup potato chips and the kokanee beer. So in that sense, yes, but you emote Canadian.
Oh, jeez. You say smoked meat?
Montreal smoked meat.
Is that piled high?
It is piled extremely high.
Randy and Drew, Randy will let you go, have a Caesar. Drew will let you go, have a Pepsi, I guess. And 2 matches out of 7.
I told you I don't know this guy anymore, man. I don't.
In true emoji fashion,